Hi, I'm Mitali. I'm mostly in the moment, and I'm glad you're in this moment with me. We're looking at the twin flame energies for the week of April 4th through the 10th. How's it going? Hope your day is going pretty well. Hope you find something that makes you smile today. All right, before we get started real quick, I'm picking a winner for a free reading from last week's video as promised, and I'm just gonna show it on screen right here. Okay, the winner is Lex Reader. Lex Reader, could you please email me for a free reading? All right, and with that, let's get started. What's been going on with the twin flames? What's going on with the divine masculines and the divine feminines combined? What are the energies between the two in the connection? What's going on with, yes, the Ace of Wands, which if a lot of you can recognize, that's kind of like the phallic symbol. So yeah, that is a lot of sexual energy going on with the twin flame energies, both the divine feminines and masculines. You're probably both feeling it. And I'm getting, this is not so much more dream state, this is more physical. I feel like it's more in your waking state, when you're awake throughout the day, feeling very strong sexual energy from your twin. Yeah, feeling like also getting up, getting going, getting started on a lot of things, a lot of projects, getting that motivation, that confidence to get going. Leading the way is the divine. I feel like the divine is leading you. You're following the signs, synchronicities. I feel like both the divine feminine and masculines, even if they don't know where their twin is, even if they don't know what their twin flame is up to, what they're doing, when you might even see each other next, I feel like you guys are both following the signs and synchronicities, following your heart, following your happiness, and it's leading you to each other, whether you know it or not. Feeling like some of you know it and some of you don't even know that just by doing what your heart is telling you to do is making you fall, leading you to your twin flame. Literally, like you have a torch ahead of you and you're just following the roadmap to your twin, whether it's through your own happiness and your own signs of synchronicity for what you want for your own path, or you know it's for the path to your twin flame. You know that this is where this is the kind of work they do, this is kind of where they live around. You kind of know, like, oh, I might bump into them. You just bump into a mutual friend that you both have that you haven't talked to for a while. So that kind of feeling. But both of you are ready to get started on a new project, feeling sexually charged, ready to go in there and perform. Yeah, this is the springtime where a lot of twin flames are getting started on new projects, putting down new plans, trying out new things. Queen of Swords. Yeah, so I got, this is something that the divine feminine has been talking about for a while. And so I feel like the divine feminines are starting projects, their own soul mission, maybe opening up to people more, helping people around them more, making plans for their own solo journey, knowing that they're not going to be solo as soon as this journey ends, just going with the flow. And then for the divine masculine, something that the divine feminine said in the past struck a chord with you, and you're like, I have to do that, I have to go see them, or I have to do something that they remind me of. Something that the divine feminine said struck a chord with the divine masculines, and they feel like they have to do that now. They have to go do something that the divine feminine reminded them of. That's something you guys said to the masculines in the past. All right, how the divine masculines are feeling about their divine feminines this week. How are the divine masculines feeling about the divine feminines this week? Kind of sad a little bit, missing them a lot. Yeah, I got that vibe before the reading that the divine masculines are kind of longing for their divine feminines, missing them a little bit. getting reminded of them more and more. Feeling like, why haven't I talked to them for a while? Or if you have, like, why haven't we hung out for a while? Or if you have, why haven't we moved up in our relationship? And it's just kind of this longing, kind of feeling like, if with every day that goes by, I miss them even more and more. I wish I could talk to them or see them, or even just know how they feel about me or what they're doing right now. Just a longing. I feel like the Divine Masculines are feeling that they're reminded of the Divine Feminines a little bit more. Yeah, the Divine Masculines are getting reminded of their Divine Feminines in the physical a lot more. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's some sort of regret of not taking the chance when they had it, seizing the moment when they had the chance. I feel like they felt like they should have talked to them sooner, or asked them to hang out sooner, or scheduled something to see each other in the future, or made plans to keep in touch with them. So I feel like there's a little bit of remorse on the Divine Masculine side in terms of the Divine Feminine, because they feel like, oh man, I wish I took them up on that offer when I had that chance, and I feel like they're feeling that right now a lot more because they're being reminded of the Divine Feminines. I feel like a lot of twin flames might have met their twins around like warmer times, and so they're getting reminded of them. If not, they're just in a better place now than they were in winter, and it's reminding them of their twin a little bit more. How are the Divine Feminines feeling about their masculines? Whoop! Did you see that? It flipped in the air. Literally cartwheels in the air. The Divine Feminines are in love with the Divine Masculines. They are seeing hearts and rainbows and sunshine when it comes to Divine Masculines, and it's because they detach and they're just doing their own thing. The Divine Feminines are left it up to the universe. You know what, universe? I trust you. If you feel like I need to go through another relationship before my twin flame one, I trust you. I'm going to go with it. I'm just going to go with what feels right in my heart. If I feel like I need to, stay away from dating for a while, or stay celibate, or say hang out more with my friends and family, then in order to come into better union, then I'm going to do that. For each their own. You guys are on your own individual twin flame journey, and for some of you this is going to be happening next year. For some of you this happened last year. You're probably not even watching videos anymore, but this is the kind of feeling that is around the Divine Feminines. And I'm letting you know that a lot of twin flames in general are, from the last week we saw a lot of queens, all the queens popped up, are in the receptive mode. So a lot of Divine Masculines and Feminines are in their more feminine energy, where they're ready to receive a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. They're following their heart. Things are happening because they're following their heart. Even when you feel like something brings you down for a second, the next day that you wake up, it's just like a new story, a new day, a new dawn, feeling vibrant, feeling like I'm going to go color the world, Yeah. With a lot of these energies coming in, the energies that have been coming in, are you kidding me? From April 1st till even now, and I was sleeping like 13 hours a day, like just adjusting to the energies. I know we're all going to have to recalibrate soon with the energies coming in, because this is coming in, the 5D energies, this beautiful rainbow, happy-go-lucky, everything's awesome. I'm only going to hang out with people that keep my vibes up. I'm only going to do things that make me happy. I deal with the low moments much better now. I deal with the purging much better now, because it's time. It's time. It's time that we get our beautiful abundance. I said last week, where next week in the what's coming up in this week, that we're going to enter a moment of bliss. and we're here. We're entering a moment of pure happiness. We're enjoying our each and every moment. We're going outside. We're meeting up with people. We're having a little bit of fun. You know, remember that? Remember what it was like to have fun? We're having a little bit of more fun again, you know? I feel like a lot of you have been in that kind of work mode, where both physically and in spiritual work mode, where we're just kind of got to do the purging, got to keep up with our daily spiritual routines, and it's just like, oh, you know, every time you're trying to plan something fun, it like kind of doesn't work out. It's like, I just need a break. I just need a break. I just need some happiness. And finally, it's here. Divine Feminines and Masculines, it's here. Have some fun. This is a moment. And, you know, we're already getting led to each other, and having fun is a huge indication, a huge sign that we're gonna bump into our twin flames, because you do so when you're balanced. And how are you balanced? When you're feeling happy and content and balanced within. What is the Divine Masculine thinking about the Divine Feminine? How does the Divine Masculine think about the Divine Feminine? Fun. Having fun, celebrating. I want to go out with him or her. I want to grab a drink with him or her. I want to go on a vacation with him or her. I want to go on a date with him or her. I just want to have fun. I remember we had fun. We used to be able to talk. We used to be able to just dance. We used to just be able to sing and listen to music, you know, enjoy good food, enjoy each other's company. And that's what the Divine Masculines want right now. That's what they're remembering. That's why they're a little bit sad, because they remember they want to have fun too. The Divine Masculines have been working really hard, whether they notice it or not. I think this came up in a reading, that like the Divine Masculines have been doing a lot of releasing, and they've been doing a lot of spiritual work, but because they're releasing, they don't see the automatic like manifestation of their hard work, you know, in the physical. They don't see something beautiful just pop up, because they're doing the releasing spiritual work, you know, and then comes the manifestation. So they're just like, I've been killing myself, doing a lot of work. I just need a little bit of fun. And so now that in that mode where they want to have fun with the Divine Feminines, they're remembering the good times, and how they could have fun with the Divine Feminines like they can't with anybody else. They just vibe so completely with the Divine Feminines that, you know, it's just, like I said, it's like a, not just your best friend, like a brother-sister relationship, you know, a student-teacher relationship, mother-father relationship. It's a very connected, you know, wife and husband relationship. It's a connection that you vibe with on all levels. So of course you're gonna have fun with them. They're the best person to have fun with, your twin flame. They know you, they get you, they know what you want to do. The King of Pentacles, and they're feeling good. The Divine Masculines are finally feeling, you know how we were talking about in the earlier this year, even the end of last year, that the Divine Masculines have been worrying about their money, their career, their jobs, maybe securing more money, saving up more money, or spending their money. They're finally feeling that whatever place they're at, it's okay. They're at a good place now. They have a good head on their shoulders. I feel like a lot of masculines have gotten a new job, or gotten a new source of income, a side gig, or a lump sum of money coming out of nowhere, or just like, you know, a lot of bills kind of disappeared, and they just, you know, take care of less bills now, or something like that. They just feel better off in the physical enough that they want to share. The King of Pentacles have a lot of abundance, and they want to share it. They want to spend it on the Divine Feminines. They want to have good times. They want to spend it on the Divine Feminines. They want to share their abundance that they just accumulated, now that they feel like they're in a good spot, on the Divine Feminines. Take her out, take him out, you know, spend it on a good road trip, vacation, date night, you know, a nice little gift. You know, they want to have fun with the Divine Feminines, and they're ready for it. They want to do it. Oh, that's very special. All right, how the Divine Feminines feel about their masculines. How the Divine Feminines, what are they thinking about when it comes to their masculines? The Queen of Swords again, didn't I say? So I feel like the Divine Feminines are sticking to their word. Whatever you said you were going to do for your good, something that you promised yourself that you would accomplish, something you promised yourself that you would do before you got into a relationship, or before things got serious. You promised yourself you would do something, Divine Feminines. Go do that thing. you know it's time. You know it's ready. Whether it's a solo trip, maybe seeing your family that you haven't seen for a long time, or your hometown that you haven't been to for a while, or if you're being called to go to a specific city or country around the world, do that. It's a good time to go follow your heart. Especially with these energies coming in, you could get a lot of specific energies for you depending on where in the world you go, where in your country you go. I feel like divine feminines know that they are going to be doing this one thing. So I feel like, you know how I was saying like the maybe like 5 readings ago, how the divine feminines know they're going to be with their twin flame, and whatever you picture yourself doing when you're with your twin flame, like one of the things that you picture doing, like, oh, I picture gardening when I meet my twin, like when I'm with my twin flame, or I picture like kayaking or something. Like, do that thing now, start it now, take classes for it now, you know, brush up on that skill now, because that's just manifesting that vision you have with your twin flame, doing that thing that you picture doing when you're with them anyway. So yeah, the divine feminine is like getting it, like, yeah, I gotta do that thing, you know, the thing I told myself I would do. Maybe it's something that you promised yourself you would do when you're younger, you know, maybe a year ago or 5 years ago. I was like, oh, now I have the means to do it, so I'm going to do it. Yeah, I feel like it's like closing out a cycle. Maybe like you're obsessed with getting like a huge tattoo, and you're like, oh, you're like, I don't have the money to get that like huge sleeve or something, and now you do, and it's just like, all right, well, I don't really care about having it anymore, but now that I have the money to, I might as well, maybe I should. Or like something like, you know, I promised myself that I would stop drinking so much, or stop, you know, doing this or that. And once I did, I was going to get this. Maybe that like thing you were saving up for, that person you were going to wait to see until everything was settled. That includes family, you know. Maybe waiting to see your family until you felt like good and secure and like balanced, or something like that. Something you wanted to do that now that you're in a good place, that you said you were going to do when you're in a bad place. Like, I promised myself, if I get out of this alive, I'm going to do this, that thing. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Divine masculines, their action towards their feminines. Okay. Very quick. The moon. So what's coming up? The new moon in Aries on the 5th. So, surprise, surprise. I'm getting that you're not supposed to know divine feminines, what the masculines up to. I feel like the masculines don't even know, and they'll know it when they feel it. In the moment, they're going to know what to do, and they'll do it. Okay. Okay, yeah, so they're taking a second to think on it. So I'm thinking that they are rehashing their feelings to the divine feminines. It's reopening. They're getting this like huge download also that like I need to remember the good times with the divine feminines. I need to feel that connection, how it really felt. I haven't felt anything like that since my divine feminine. I haven't felt a connection like that with anybody since my divine feminine. Let me think on that. Let me feel it. Let me feel it deeply and allow them to feel it, because them opening up their heart chakra and connecting with your heart chakra that strongly and that powerfully is a good thing. It's a very, very good thing, because it's going to allow them to be, you know, drawn to you. It's like they're connecting their GPS, so once they turn it on, they'll be led right to you. The divine GPS is being turned on when they connect with you that strongly. The way I'm saying it is not as powerful as it really is. It's like they're turning on their like high voltage beam towards you, like from their heart center, and it's like they haven't fully opened up that light for a very long time, that connection, that energy, and they're sitting with it, they're letting it soak in, because then once it opens up, you're going to connect with it too, and it's going to go back and forth. You're going to connect with each other energetically even more powerfully, because they're now more open and willing to connect with you. And even if they don't know, if they're not awakened, if they don't understand these spiritual concepts, the way they can conceptualize it is that they're finally connecting with you on a deep level again. And it starts with them. They have to do it by themselves first before they do it in the physical. You see how this is all coming together, how close reunion is? And some of you is going to start already. Some of you have started already. Divine Feminine's action space towards the Divine Masculines. Divine Feminine's action space towards the Divine Masculines, okay? Little bit hidden, but 10 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Remember the last reading, we got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups? Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. That's right. The Divine Masculines are bringing together their personal goals that aligns with them. The Divine Feminines are thinking of their goals that they know that they want to do in their lifetime. And then what's happening, forming right now, is a mutual goal between the Divine Feminine and Masculines that are forming right now. These are long-term goals. This is like lifetime goals that you guys are figuring out for each individual and then together. So that's what the Divine Feminines are doing. They know it. They know. That's why they're doing their own thing, because they know they're forming their own goals, allowing the Masculines to form their new goals and their new self in this new cycle. And then what they're doing, what the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculines are doing by forming your own goals for your life. And it doesn't matter if they change later on, that's fine. As long as you got a destination, it's a journey, right? So as long as you pick a destination, who cares if it changes along the way? Just you guys planning to do big things in your life is starting to form the mutual goals for your life together. That's crazy. Amazing. I feel like the Divine Feminines are not sitting around waiting. They know this cup is coming. They know the Divine Masculine is coming to them. But they have other goals too that they want to brush up on, move further along in. And that's what the Divine Feminines are doing. They know by doing you, Divine Feminines, you are also helping the Twin Flame connection. Simple, easily stated. I think it is very clear, the message there. Okay, so what is the current standing? What is at the heart of this connection right now? You know, if we were to start, how would it start? What is going on with the Twin Flames right now? Yeah, I feel that you guys are both standing up for what you believe in. You guys are both, you know, who cares what people say around you? Who cares what your family and friends and coworkers think? Who cares what the world thinks? You know what's right. You have your truth, and you guys are fighting for your truth. And everyone's truth is a little bit different, you know? But as long as you're fighting for your truth finally and not someone else's truth, that's all that matters for both the Divine Feminines and Masculines. Because I feel like you guys are getting opportunities. Slowly and surely, you guys are getting the opportunity to stand up for your truth. So I feel like you guys are going to start bumping into people that are awakening, and it's kind of like the universe being like, hey, ready, go, set, go, you know? Like, here are some people who were where you were at maybe 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, depending on when you awakened. They're coming to you with questions. They're coming to you with someone else's truth, not their truth, and they don't even know it. What are you going to do with that opportunity? Are you going to help them? Are you going to explain things to them? Are you going to relate to them on their level and look through their perspective and help them that way? Okay. So that's really important, because I feel like I think a lot of you realize that because with all these energies coming in, earlier this week, a lot of people were getting triggered, a little bit annoyed, frustrated with each other. Just go around in your like community, your workplace, like walking around, like you could probably see people getting a little frustrated and annoyed with each other. So, you know, a lot of these people are awakening, and this is kind of like the beginning of our soul mission, which is to help other people with like what is going on with the world, what is this like energy stuff? What is like going on with our you know, red pill topics like food systems, medical systems, you know, it's just whatever they come to you with, open their eyes, you know, help them open their eyes. What the masculines are kind of working on to come to you, divine feminines? What are the masculines working on to come to you? The world. They are finishing up every little bit of detail and looking into the new cycle with open eyes, with a lot of hope and a lot of like, finally I get to be who I am. Finally I get to do what I want. Finally I have the goals that are right for me. Finally I can go after the girl or the guy that is meant for me. Finally I'm here. I feel like they're finally they need to sit with that for a bit. Like, they need to like take it in, because it's a lot. It's like, wow, I can't believe I could have the life that I want, have the person, my lover that I want, have the life with them that I want. Someone pinch me. Is this real? So they had to soak it in for a second, you know. So allow the divine masses to be happy, enjoy themselves, want to hang out with you divine feminines, and just be in that mode of, yeah, I can have it all. I can have it all. They're enlightened. And they're taking a second to sit with it, to understand, yeah, this is real, divine masses. This is for real. You can have it all. You can have it all. You don't have to sacrifice anything. I mean, you got to sacrifice your old self and your old life that doesn't serve you anymore. Bad habits, things in your past, old jobs, old friends that don't really resonate with you. But you get that. You know that, because you know you can have it all now. In order to move towards it, in order to finally move forward, just appreciate it and be grateful that, yeah, this is a wonderful life, and now it's going to be even more beautiful, because now it's going to be in the way that you want it. You can have it all. You can have it all. What the divine feminists are working on to help you get closer to your divine masculines. I think that was kind of covered, you know, doing that your own thing. Oh my goodness, divine feminists, wish granted. Yeah, you're going to see, the proof is in the pudding. You're going to see something manifest because you're doing the right things, because you're following the right path for you. You're going to see something amazing happen. I mean, look at these cards. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Something amazing is going to happen for you, divine feminines. Oh my God. And the Lovers card, in terms of love. In terms of love, I just like hit my rose quartz while I picked up the Lovers card. So yeah, some luck in love. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Some luck and love this week. We got some bliss energy, some happiness, some rainbows and sunshines and butterflies, and some luck. What a way to end this reading, right? Just this beautiful energies. Okay, so what's coming up? What's coming up towards in April? What's coming up in the middle of April for the Twin Flames? So really go-getting kind of month. Go get it, Twin Flames. A lot of excitement, and it fell on the wish granted in terms of love. So I feel like there's a lot of excitement. A lot of you may be coming into reunion or the beginnings of reunion right now. I got this card. This card kept coming up right before I started the reading. It kept popping up when I was like shuffling. So a lot of excitement. There's a lot of fun in the air, excitement in the air. Everyone's talking. Everyone's trying to figure things out. Everyone making plans. Everyone's like, you know, in the beginning stages of this beautiful season. Coming out of hermit mode, you know, getting ready to like get out in the sun, get out and talk to people, you know, share what you've learned in the past, forever long, you know, get out there and be you, be quick and witty and fun loving and in the moment and doing what you want to do. I feel like a lot of fun is coming up for you guys, for everyone. And I feel like the divine feminines are finally going to get that, like, yes, things are going my way. Something like so obvious. What's going on for the divine masculines in the beginning, in this April, this first half of April. A lot of fun in deciding things, but I feel like even though divine masculines are having fun and deciding things, I feel like they're getting a little bit more in serious mode, because they're getting more of that feeling like, oh, this is the one, or this is the opportunity, or this is what I've been waiting for. So even though they've been having fun and approaching life in that way, which is how you get to where you want to be, following your heart, following your intuition, I feel like the divine masculines are feeling a little bit more serious as April goes along, because like, wow, this is happening. Like I had to I had to make sure I do these things. I had to make sure I follow these steps. I may have to make sure that I follow up, and like, this is for real. This is my opportunity. It might come once in a lifetime, right? Yeah, I feel like the divine masculines are feeling a little bit more. They want to be fun and playful and flirty, but at the same time they might get a little bit like, oh my god, like, if I miss out on this job, if I miss out on this opportunity with the divine feminine, if I miss out on this, like, I don't know if I'll have a second chance. Like, I have to do it right. So they're trying to have fun, but they're also getting a little bit more like serious and kind of like nervous that they need to make sure that they don't miss out on the opportunity again. So that makes sense. Divine feminine is coming up for you in the middle of April, the first half of April. I mean, we already got beautiful things coming anyway, so what can beat that? Oh wow, the divine feminines too. I feel like although you're starting new projects and stuff, I feel like before it was like, right now it's like a solo project. So you're starting a lot of solo projects before you start working with a lot of other people, soul family, your family that you were born into, or your friends that feel like family to you, or just your community. So I feel like you're starting your solo project before you come in and work with the divine masculine or with your soul family. So you're getting your solo stuff started, and then it's the next step, right? Then it's the next step. Yeah, you're not stressed about it anymore. You feel like this is just how my 10 of swords for me is kind of like finishing a cycle and beginning a new one, because swords are a very spiritual and active kind of suit. So it's kind of like, it's just a natural progression. Like, you start your own solo projects, and you start projects with your twin or your soul family or your friends. It's just like a natural progression. So a lot of beautiful energies. I can't wait for April. You know it, you feel it. You know, you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm so excited. Beautiful flowers to smell, you know. So I'm really excited. I hope you stay with me mostly in the moment, and I wish you so, so, so much love and light.